Let's explore two rhythms that we need in the song Sourwood Mountain. So if you look at the first rhythm on the top, you'll see that I've labeled the counting, and anytime the notes are attached together, we're using the number and then the word and. When we label the counting, we use a plus sign just to make it more efficient. So this is 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. So the slower notes are in the middle, and the eighth notes that are attached together are on the end. Let's play this rhythm together. 3, 4, and. Let's do that again. Sorry that I didn't tell you I was going to play on the D string. Why don't you join me on the D string? 3, 4, and. One more time. It's trickiest to slow down the bow for the middle two notes. Here we go. 3 and 4. Let's look at the last measure of the first line for Sourwood Mountain. We have to go from an A to an F sharp. So we have to switch strings in the middle of a set of eighth notes. On bass, we have to play our A with first finger. Everybody else gets to use their open A string. So I'll demonstrate first. A, F sharp, long E, long D, D, E. So it uses the rhythm that's on the top line. Let's try that again, or let's try it together this time. 3 and 4 and. Long, long, D, E. If you have your F sharp ready and can tunnel from your A note, that's great. Bass players, you'll probably have to jump over with your A to F sharp. So just have your F sharp hovering, ready to land. Here we go. 3 and 4 and. Long, long. Now let's look at the rhythm on the bottom. It's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So it has what I call a shuffle bow, where there's a long note and then two faster notes. And this is a feature of fiddle songs, and this Sourwood Mountain is a fiddle tune. So watch out for the long notes alternating with those eighth notes. Here we are on the D string. 3, 4, and. Let's do that twice in a row for this measure. 3, 4, and. Let's look at the notes in the second measure. It's a B up to high D, back to an A, over to F sharp. Okay, so as a bass player, we do have to shift between the B and the high D and the A. Everybody else, you get just to use your A string. So here we are, find your B note, and it is the shuffle bow rhythm. I'll demonstrate it for you. Let's go together now in the second measure. 3, 4, and. High D, back to A, F sharp. One more time. 3, 4, and. High D, A, F sharp. Now look at the next measure. It's a B, A, and then A switches to B really quickly. Here we are on the third measure together. 3, 4, and. Now let's go directly from the top line into the second line so that we have to change our rhythm pattern as we go. We're going to keep using D string. Look at the board next to me. 3 and 4. Long. The trickiest part is when we have to switch lines and the rhythm changes from the fast eighth notes to the slower quarter note. Let's do that again. Starting on the first line, 3 and 4. Long. Now let's try the entire first line of Sourwood Mountain. We start off with 3 measures of the shuffle bow rhythm, and then in the last measure of the first line we have the other rhythm. So watch out for that rhythm change when we get there. Set up your F sharp note and be ready to cross strings over to the A. 3, 4, and. High D, F sharp, B. Let's do that again one more time. The tricky parts are where the notes jump around. So if you have to write some letters in, definitely take the time right now. Stop this video, write the letters in, and then come back and play with me again. Here's the first line now again. 3, 4, and. F sharp, B. Now look at the second line. And I hope you've realized it's exactly the same as the first line. And so we're going to try to play first and second line together. So set up your F sharp note, be ready to cross over to A, and remember we're playing both first line and second line. 3, 4, and. Over to B.